You start with data governance efforts and tie that to a particular use case that has a tangible value. Computer vision is one area where I actually saw a good success in my previous job.
As they say that if everything is important, nothing is important, right? So you have to know where to build the momentum within the organization so that they start seeing the value of using these systems.
People would make calls to this IVR service where to understand somebody's eligibility for Medicare, right? And in the past, what used to happen is these calls were largely done based on the age and kind of like demographics of the person. But with that, the hit rate for the understanding about somebody's eligibility was quite low, somewhere in the 4%. And what we did is we actually took a lot of the claims data that we got about these people, and using that information, we were able to actually build a machine learning model that improved the hit rate from 4% to 80%.
All this data that you're talking about, I feel that data quality would be a big issue, integration and data quality, but it's kind of like they say, right? When you're driving even an expensive car, bad gas means bad drive, right? So what is your experience on just how do you, when you have such volumes and volumes of data all across different industries, how do you make sure that the data wrangling piece is also kept in discipline, right? Because we all know garbage in, garbage out.
So in the early part of my career, I focused on data governance as a siloed effort, right? As an effort that was, we created these large teams that focused on improving data quality, data governance. And what I've learned quickly is, as time went on, there was no business adoption. Focus on a use case centric data governance. Okay, this is a term that I have coined and I kind of like live by it. And the idea is you start with data governance efforts and tie that to a particular use case that has a tangible value, right? So the use case has gone through your vetting process of value, effort, scalability, the kind of dimensions that you apply to vet use cases. But then you basically build data governance around it. So I imagine them as two concentric circles, right? The inner one being your use case, and the outer one being data quality and data governance. And what happens is then you basically start delivering the value through use case, and then basically business starts adopting the governance requirements to get that value over a period of time. Now you take the next use case, and then you think about what additional governance efforts you need to put in around that. And what starts happening is your two circles starts expanding, and you see a much wider impact